Lesley's Lessons.
Envy, the dirty little secret that is holding you back. Are you envious? I had to touch on this subject because it seems like envy is at an all-time high and could be closer than you think. Maybe because the job opportunities are scarce, people are home more and have less work to do, or some are thriving while others struggle to get by. Before we delve into this topic, let us define what it means to be envious versus jealous. Being jealous is being intimidated at first sight about what someone else possesses. It could also happen over time, but it has less malicious intent. It is what one inspires to become or own. On the other hand, envy is on another level. Being envious is secretive and intense and deep-seated. You fantasize scenarios about your target and resent their growth, success, talents, and looks to the point that you compete with or without them knowing. We all know that being envious is not suitable for our life. In fact, it is one of the deadly sins. Nevertheless, once it starts, it is tough to overcome. What makes it especially difficult is calling it something else to live with it on a day-to-day basis. So what do we do to live with our secret better? Add some makeup. I'm not referring to cosmetics exactly. Instead, it is anything that covers your most authentic feelings so you could blend in with the masses. Envy is no one's friend, but will comfort you and your fears like one. The envy triggered something in us to feel threatened. We might call it competitive to manage day-to-day life when we really made that other person our target. We could also call it the alpha or leader of the pack. In all actuality, if you are an alpha, you do not travel in groups. Putting a Band-Aid on our deep resentment and anxiety is like hoping a wound that requires surgery will go away in a few days. So let me ask, what made you feel envious? Who are you considering a threat? The best remedy is accepting the injury and trying to figure out how you can overcome being envious. By understanding a pattern, you can go back to the source and fix what is broken. You have the power to reclaim and restart your life. It first starts with a clean slate. And even before that, you have to do some spring cleaning. No matter what you think that you hide from others, I can guarantee that who you envy has an inclination. Some might like that they have power over you and torment you because they found out your weakness towards them. This is why admitting your truth and fixing it is critical. You might think that every time you feel less than or threatened by a particular group or person that the quick fixes will help, but it only delays the inevitable. You might change something about your appearance, but you will still feel unattractive. You might make more money, but you will still feel broke and want to flaunt your finances. Save yourself living a double life and get in touch with untapped parts of you. The parts within you have become healthier, haven't replaced the pieces that still feel weaker and act aggressively. Temporary fixes are just that, temporary. Save yourself living a double life and get in touch with untapped parts of you. The pain that requires your attention has yet to hear from you and needs your attention now. Envy does not have to be something you lead with in your life. The pain that requires your attention has yet to hear from you and needs you now. Envy does not have to be something you lead with in your life. It can be healed if you care to do something about it. Overcoming being envious will save you from entertaining the wrong people. You do not have to stay in a lane in life that you do not desire to be a part of any longer. I go further into how to recover from being an envious person in my ebook, Honey, It Is You. Why being envious is taking your joy away and how you can take it back for good. If you are looking for help, now is the time to unblock your joy. The real question is, why would you want to allow it any longer? You have more to offer life than you think. All it takes is you deciding to believe it.
Lesley's Lessons.